Who's ready to enter the doorway to the past? Because apparently, this series has a history of always wanting to check in on things in the past and try to change it for the better, and then you end up changing it for the worse. Well, here's what it looks like having 2 of the mirror shards. I have to keep remembering to show that off every once in a while when we get new things. But yep, the series doesn't seem to have an understanding that, the screen just flash, that, you know, going back in time to change things is not necessarily a great idea. Then again, the series consistently looks back on the past and realizes, oh, people don't like what's going on right now. Let's change things how they used to be. And they only pick one game to focus on, and then it just feels shallow. My God. Damn it. And again, if you're expecting every kind of Zelda game to influence every game forward, that's crazy. And things just be ever expanding and just become a jumbled mess. Whoa. Whoa. Wait. There's the female snails of the past? So does that mean these things are going to go extinct? How'd the male survive so long? Unless the male's just not here. You know what? I think I'm thinking too hard about it. Let's just go in, see what happens when I go forward, and then we're just going to, you know, hope I don't change anything too drastically. God, I hope not. Well, anyway, welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD. This is your host, the MJ4106. And we have made it to the past, to the Sacred Grove, in order to unveil this thing. The great stairway to a frickin', the stained glass panel. Oh! Oh, geez, this is like your home or something? Oh, so we are at the dungeon! I just had to go a bit forward, I would have found it! Oh, man. Alright, fine. Well, since it was this close, we may as well go in. Couldn't you just take me with you as we go to the door? Then again, if this is the past version, maybe it doesn't know who I am right now. Oh well. So, I guess instead of doing what I said we were going to do side stuff, let's do a dungeon again! Good. Make progress in the Temple of Time. Oh, they made that a dungeon now. Fascinating. Oh, if I remember, this is one of the game's weaker dungeons. I think this one's usually referred to as the worst dungeon in the game. I don't fully remember it, but I know it's not anything, like, amazing.
Barry, do you think there's something odd about that statue? In the grove and in the temple entry, there's always some magic ones on each side. There's only one here. Why use your senses to take a look around?
You mean, like, my wolf senses? Or literally just look around? Well, I can do that. That's... Oh. It's pressure sensitive. Well, there are other things I can put on there for the pressure sensitive nature that they are. Come with me then, you stupid statue! I'm gonna put you on that switch so I get over there. But yep. Here we are at the frickin' Temple of Time. Having to once again delve into the past to change the future for the better. I feel like I can't even say that with a straight face. Change the future for the better. We're not changing anything! We're just going to the past to get some useful chill, and then it's gonna irreparably damage the future. But apparently it just never does. It never does. I don't know what I'm thinking. There's also 2 poses here. Oh, look at that! You're right here at the entrance. Then again, considering the way this dungeon works...
Not so fast. This is it. This is where I've been trying to get to. The ancient technology where people sleep in this place. We searched all over, and now we're so close I can smell it. Once you find anything, we can go home at last. Oh, gracious, yes. I'm a young man. We're so close. So please help us find what we're looking for.
Oh, okay, so you did follow me in. Jesus. How the hell did you even get in here, Uko? The fact you managed to get through that Sacred Grove. Have you been following me this whole time? I don't know. If this is some sort of ancient creature, I don't want to see it anymore, man. I really don't like this thing. It scares me. Oh well. Into the ancient past we go. Take this small key that we have in order to progress faster. Yeah, this dungeon kind of sucks, if I remember. I think it's basic... Well, you see we need a statue over there? That's kind of a big part of this dungeon. That's why it's not going to be great. And well... If I remember, this dungeon's, I think, is going to be reminiscent of a lot of old Zelda stuff as well. I mean, come on. Temple of Time is a famous location from Ocarina of Time. How could this not be famous? Wait. MJ, don't break all this. Don't be stupid. Remember, you may need to use things to actually get to other areas. Yeah, I can get things like these rupees I don't need. But I'm going to take it anyway. Why? Because it's there. Although I can also use arrows. That's honestly better. Having inventory. Ah, I need something from there, too. Well, can't deal with it right now, so I gotta figure it out later. Oh, man. Seriously. Why do so many things in media have to deal with time travel? Don't think of the consequences of being able to, you know... Oh, right. Let's do that. Trap myself in here. Yes! There we go. Now I can't leave! Oh, it's all of those were in the past, too. Go figure. Yeah, why is it that some people don't understand the whole thing of time travel, you know? They don't understand the friggin' butterfly effect things can have of little things changing that can drastically change major things. People really think that life is that simple, you can just change whatever the hell you want? Not have to worry about the future changing? Then again, time travel is just stupid, man. Come on. Well, I don't need this move, but it sort of makes battling you a lot easier. Get away from me! Don't hurt me! Okay, good. Oh, you just get around that statue's backside and kill it. That's good. Oh! Let me guess. It's a small key. Or, I'm hoping, it's a dungeon map. Yes, I was right! Yes! It's the beautiful dungeon map! Good. I came through 2 dungeons in a row and, like, a span of, like, a week apart. I love this. I should have been doing this from the beginning. And I think I get most of the other stuff outside the... Well, it's weird how much I can do with the item of this dungeon, but, the item of this dungeon's also a weird one. So just bear with me on this. This is going to be an odd ride dealing with this dungeon. But, yeah. The whole time travel thing, like, is it me or is time traveling, like, to the past just a stupid idea? Like, everybody always talks about, you know, being able to travel to the past and change things. But, like, is it really that big a deal we should even be thinking about it? About going to the past? Should we even consider changing things in the past? Like, do people not understand how different the future could be? We could change, like, even a single event in the past. Like, trying to imagine the ability to time travel would fuck up so many things. You're like waking up to a different reality every time you woke from slumber. Like, just the whole idea of it is just stupid to me. Like, as much as people want to believe the idea of time travel, I just don't. Oh, I guess you saw me get zapped and took that as the alarm that I'm here. I took you long enough, but whatever, bro. Whatever. Wow, 3 hearts from that. You know, I didn't really need that many, but whatever, thanks. I guess. Now you want to die with the rest of your kind? I'll stab your sword to death. That's not how that works. But yeah. It's a... Oh, I can't get to you yet either. That's annoying. It honestly amazes me how some people consider very little about, you know, time travel damaging a bunch of things in the frickin' future. Or the present, whatever. Like, the impossibility of time traveling to the past to begin with. Not to mention the whole consequence of it. Like, it's one of those things that should be a forbidden act. And so many things in media love doing it. And yet it seems, for at least in American culture, Back to the Future frickin' popularized the idea of, you know, being able to time travel in the past to change the future. I mean, it's always been a thing in sci-fi, but at least for a lot of pop culture and, you know, the United States, that was the movie that really brought that idea forward. And, you know, being able to alter stuff from doing work in the past. I mean, it was a decent story, so that certainly helped, but, you know, ow. Oh, I see what I have to do here. Okay, neat. Let's move the stairway to the other end so I can... Oh, God, this is an elevator? Oh! Okay, this isn't at all what I thought it was going to be. Never mind. I think I could have also gone the wrong way. Look at all these baby spiders. Murder! Murder the baby spiders! Don't let them get away! Well, we have an elevator, so that's something, I guess. Should I even go my way to kill all of them? I don't know. Part of me wants to, though, admittedly. It's like attacking things with a fly swatter. Using a sword as a fly swatter, it seems like a very inefficient use of this thing. Effective if the bugs are big enough to be cut by them, but... just feels like a bit much, don't you think? Oh, okay. That did clear the route. I guess I should be happy about that, then. Alright, then. Wait. Is there even anything I can do down here at this thing? Is there a switch for me to hit? I don't think there is. I have to double check before I go back up. Yeah, I don't think there is. Okay, so we're going to take a good look around. Back to the Future, honestly, it's a pretty decent movie. It's nice, fun, and, you know, all the characters in it are enjoyable, but... we gotta go the other way. Alright, back up we go. Oh. Oh, I see. The arrows are showing me, like, what floors they could be on. And this is where I just was. So, now let's go up further. Okay, I got you now. Like, the whole idea of that movie just feels crazy. I mean, they did basically have to... Okay, that's not cool. I have a giant bell here I can't do anything to. Okay, so that's useless to me. Okay, so maybe I do have to go down to the ground floor, because I can't do anything up here, it seems like. At least I don't think I can. No. Do they, like, want me to take that? Oh, do I need to take it up with me and put it on something? That statue? Oh, man, I hate these spinners. Oh, I need to bring two of them up. Son of a bitch! Okay. That's fine. We got one here, we got one on the bottom floor. Alright. Now I see what I'm doing. That's what I get for not looking ahead. But yeah, you know, honestly, I don't know how much... I'm not really that big of a fan of the movie myself. It's alright, but, you know, the President's had a lot of things regarding time travel I feel like is incredibly overrated. Like, it feels like it does not do enough to, like, show, like, the consequences of the actions of Marty McFly. Well, then again, the sequel does actually do that, to be fair. I forgot, that is a sequel thing. That basically, because of the actions they took in the past of the first movie, the second movie happened because of things that changed the future. And they go back and change that. However, Marty McFly, being a little shit that he is, decided to try to take the friggin' sports almanac so he could basically try to make a lot of money in the future. And, well, even that little action of just taking that sports almanac was enough to... Ah, damn it. I wasn't ready, damn it, I wasn't ready. Hold on. Alright, come on, bro. Just get on there. Prick. And they do time delay so I can actually get up there. That's good. But, yeah, just the little action of taking that book. It just happened to fall in the wrong hands, and, well, yeah, that's what got Biff to basically become the villain of the second movie, like, majorly. It gave him the power to do so. Because he stole the book that Marty McFly was going to use himself. Like, seriously, Marty McFly is such a dipshit. Like, I never really liked him as a character. He's just a big smartass who just, you know... No discredit to Michael J. Fox, of course. I just, you know... Personally, I never really liked his character. He's just a dickbag, like, honestly. I get it's kind of the point of, at least in the first movie. The second movie kind of carries over. The third movie, well, then again, I also just don't like the third movie. Because the third movie, they went even further in the past, they did all this bunch of shit that could have changed everything. But no, nothing changes after the third movie. Like, there's like so many things about that trilogy. Like, that's the whole point. They tried to explain the complexities of time travel. And the third movie just felt like it just stopped caring. They just wanted to give a happy ending to the characters, which is fine. It just, you know, kind of killed the whole point of what the trilogy was supposed to be about. Oh, good. High on letter L. That's great. I came up here just for this? What the hell am I doing in here, then? You got a small key, MJ. Right. Right, I did. Oh, I forgot. For some reason, I thought the grand prize I was given was the letter. You need to uncover all the Hylian text to get through this chamber. Oh, they had a Hylian text dungeon. That would just seem stupid. Ow! But not unheard of. Still stupid, though. I've never been someone who's really like... I mean, I do like characters that experience growth and, you know, learn from their experiences. I just don't feel like Marty McFly did. He just stays a snobby brat the whole time. He just bullies Biff, who, you know, is an asshole, but, you know, he kind of ends up being a bully himself. He kind of deserves to be bullied. Man, that's a really mean thing to say. Somebody deserves to be bullied. I mean, man, I'm sorry. I just think the frickin' movies are overrated, that's all. I never really thought that much about Back to the Future. It's just... Also, not to mention the fact he ends up kissing his mom in the past is also a weird thing. Like, it's one of those things, you look back at the movie, you're like, huh, there's some more questionable things in this than I realized. We bastardize other things for it, and yet some of our favorite things have moments like that we don't even think about. Like incest, like an incestuous kiss that also happened in Star Wars. Wasn't Steven Spielberg in the 80s doing that shit? Just a weird coincidence. Either way, we have the compass. I came this way just for this. There's no way you made me get a key just for this. MJ, look at the map. Oh. Oh, yeah. Shoot the freaking thing again. Oh, yeah, I didn't show how the Hawkeye works. Right. I should do that, too. So, alright, so before that, real quick, let me just do this. Let me combine this. Oh, what the fuck? Zip! Basically, you can zoom. You can zoom with this thing. You can also turn it on or off. If you're going to use the basic bow and arrow, you may as well equip the Hawkeye. So basically, you can snipe with it, allowing for much more precise aiming. So, yeah. Once you get by, which I think you get once you get the Master Sword, I think, get it. It's a useful tool. Oh, look at you. You got a skull helmet on. Oh, so intimidating. I mean, then again, I know I shouldn't really be complaining too much about it, but, you know, it's one of those things we have, if we try to evaluate everything in the current time period with a lot of freaking things in media, so many things back then would be banned now. And then again, there are some ideas we have now that would have been feeling too stupid then, or would have been controversial back in the day. It's really funny how time evolves, how we represent a lot of things in media. It really is. And yet, sometimes there are things that just, you know, deserve to get some criticism. And well, then again, I've never been the biggest fan of Star Wars either, but Back to the Future has always been one I've just been like, I don't know. I get part of the fun with it was like, you can appreciate the frickin', oh man. Yeah, I gotta wait for you to attack so I can actually fight back. You're an asshole. And you don't give me the opportunity to actually stab you too easily. Yeah, you're stronger Night Soldiers. Again, hopefully have your sword skills, or this place could be quite a bitch, actually. Like, yeah, this dungeon in particular, without your sword skills, is tough. So please make sure you have your sword skills figured out, please. Hopefully you've got them all up to this point. I think the next one we'll get after we get through this dungeon. I think. Which why I'm not too worried about exploration right now. But, yeah. I just think the movies are overrated. It's a fun little time travel story, but, you know. I just think overall. Why are there so many spiders in here? I just think, you know, a lot of things about it are overrated. It was a fun little prediction of the future, and I guess that's why people liked it, especially the second part. Which, I'm not saying that, you know, the movies are bad or anything, no. Although I will argue that for the third movie, honestly. Like I said, I feel like the whole premise, the whole purpose of what they were doing in the first two movies kind of gets thrown away to the wayside in the third movie. And that's why, as a trilogy as a whole, that ending really is weak. It really is. There are some enjoyable moments, sure, but overall, I think the third Back to the Future movie was incredibly unnecessary. I know they had the cliffhanger at the end of the second to lead into it, but even still, like, it would have been fun as a one-off. It's just nice the second movie actually managed to be still good fun. It gave a whole different what-if scenario to actually help Marty McFly realize the consequences of his actions. Which is why I hear arguments for the second movie being the best, you know, I kind of agree. I do like the second movie better because, you know, it's one of those things that's a great argument for why we should even be considering time travel to begin with. That one inspired some reason I couldn't get that chest earlier? Wow. Damn, this game can sometimes be a dick. But, you know, God damn it. People enjoy movies regardless. It's fine. I'm not telling you to not enjoy it. It's just that's my personal opinion. I think the second movie does a better job showing, like, some of the consequences of time travel in the first movie. I honestly kind of like the way it does things more. Oh, here we go. The weight puzzle. I love this. Just gotta hope I can get it up there. There we go. And now I gotta get you both over there, so... Oh, wait. Actually, you know what? Good job. You throw it back at yourself. It's a good thing you can't hurt yourself doing that. Admittedly, though, that would have been pretty funny. That would have been pretty funny. As you know, as much as I always say things about... Okay, so that makes me feel like I want to get that for something. Oh, maybe I should wait on that. Actually, you know what? Let's get it now. Why not? Just want to make sure I'm not going to miss anything. Take me to it! Ooh, I do see a spinner thing up there, too. Even these ladder dungeons do actually make use of some of your, items you got from earlier in the game. Well, these ladder dungeons actually do think about that. I keep forgetting that. Because I'm so used to games... so used to Zelda games making you use only one item you acquired. Dang, this is going to be one of the weirdest case examples. Heck! Could you stop throwing that shit like that? MJ. Am I really that heavy? Am I really that fat? You'd be surprised how fat you really are. My God! Why do I weigh so much? I don't get what the purpose of that one is, but I'll just leave it there anyway. You never know. Is there anything else to say about it? I don't know. Damn you! How dare you look away from me after I get in the door? You... I'd rather get rid of you just so I know I can get through here. I can get the point of, like, time traveling forward in the future, you know, that, you know, being affected by, like, knowledge of the past. That I actually am cooler with. Because, you know, the whole idea of, you know, going to the future, like, far into the future that would exceed what most of us know. Yeah, give one perspective of, like, you know, trying to understand, like, how some cultural things, how, like, some perceptions of culture can change over time because of, you know, just time changing a lot of things for people in general. Different perspectives are eventually gained. And what? Well, that was rude. Jesus. I feel like I need that thing. I'm gonna take it with me. Just call it a hunch. Oh, or I can just put it right there. That'll do it right away. Bam. There we go. I can go through the gate now. But also, ow! Get over here. I may as well get this since I'm here. Please be something useful. Well, I need that, so good thing I got it. Thank God. I'm glad I'm thinking before I advance blindly through this place. Now, yes, I also just realized where both the Poes are in this dungeon, so good. I know where most of the stuff is. As I would hope I would know more easily later on. Okay, here we go, you guys again. Oh, no. Do I think one of those statue guys get on top of that switch? Like that freaking stupid one they have in the Spirit Temple and freaking Ocarina of Time. That's the one thing I hate about the Spirit Temple Ocarina of Time. You also have pots, MJ. You have pots. You're right. I guess the pots would also work, but I broke most of them. So now I feel like an idiot. Please tell me a small pot will work. Please tell me there's enough weight in the small pot to... Yes!
Oh.
Huh. Okay. Okay, you don't need the parry ability to get around him. It just makes it a lot easier. We do have it. Oh, jeez. Parry attack doesn't even do that much damage. It's just a good way to get around an enemy. I guess it does probably weaken them, too. Oh! Oh, that switch might be for something else. Okay, well, either way. Look at my money I got. Yay. Fun. Damn it! Killing enemies just for cash at this point. Son of a bitch. But yeah, I prefer the idea of, going far to the future with knowledge of the past, It gives somebody a changed perspective, It can be kind of fun to, at least predicting things that are never in the future can be fun. Especially, go really far to the future. And again, that's why I've always been a big fan of Futurama. Because that series is 1,000 years in the future, and, most of us in current time period couldn't even imagine what could happen 1,000 years from now. The world could be dead. The world could be gone, potentially. Oh, here we go. Okay, here's probably one of the game's best mini-bosses. Then again, it's an enemy that's pretty famous in the Zelda series. And I'll say it's probably one of the more memorable incarnations of it. It's one of these guys. I see a statue up there, but, well, of course, it's guarded by one of the greatest of the ancient, well, Hyrule soldiers. The Dark Knight. Oh, its design kind of leaves a little lacking. I don't get me wrong, I know. It's a knight, but it's just a knight. Yeah, if you don't have your sword skills, you have to wait for it to attack before you can strike back. But yet he can also do shield attacks to you. This is probably the enemy that best utilizes a lot of your sword skills. So, hopefully you know how to do sword fighting, but you're best off trying to attack him after he does an attack as well. Do not attack while he has his shield up or you're wasting your time. But you can see I can deal with him without using any of my sword skills at all. But if you know your parry attack, you get around him more easily that way. But you have to dodge him if you want to be able to actually get attacks. Just get around that damn shield. Take that, asshole. Although he does do this. Whoa! Oh, I thought he was preferring the Berserker treatment.
I'm really an assassin.
Yes, apparently he's also a swift sword fighter. This is where your sword skills might more come in handy. He's very good at blocking. Ow. Ah, I see. That's probably a strategy. No, not quite. Yeah, if you can knock him back with a jump strike. Yep, knock him back with a jump strike, and then you can do damage to him. Just make sure that you don't get caught up in any of his sword attacks. Now he's staying away from me. Bro, you don't have AI that advanced. Don't try to trick me into thinking you do. Yeah, distract him with a couple attacks and then do a jump strike at him. Don't just blindly do jump strikes. He can dodge though, admittedly. So yeah, hopefully you have a lot of variety in your sword fighting, or these Dark Nuts could be painful. Yep. Definitely one of the best of the mini-bosses in this game for sure. Then again, I just feel like this dungeon might be another example of the mini-boss outdoing its main boss, as you'll see once you get to the end. But for now, may as well take the treasure that lies in wait in here. So, what magical item do we get? What are we going to use to be able to easily kill a lot of the foes? What the fuck is that? You got the Dominion Rod! This amazing rod can infuse ancient statues with life. Hold with Y or R, aim with left stick or gamepad, and use it to give light and life to statues. Oh yeah, I did show the gamepad at some point. I know how I'll do that. A send your rod to life will move like its master. Ah, yes. Basically an improved version of what they did with one of the Wind Waker songs in Well, yeah, Wind Waker. So, we have the Dominion Rod. So, you see a statue up here? Throw a beam at it. Your wish is my command, asshole. I mean, master. At least, as long as you acknowledge me being your master, I don't care what you call me. All right, Epstein. What? I didn't say it. Can we get over that shit already? So, yes. This is the gimmick of this dungeon. That's why this dungeon can kind of suck. Basically, you're going to be taking this statue and using these bells to teleport it throughout the dungeon. And that is the gimmick with this place. And that's why this dungeon kind of sucks. But, well, here we are. It's a straightforward dungeon. It's just, yeah, it's just this. Well, yep, as you can see, as we keep hitting the bells to go further back in the dungeon, it also comes down with us. And just to show you the map, other than one room I didn't go into over there. Oh man, there's treasure chests I haven't gotten yet. Shit. With the exception of what we need the statue for, if you can't tell, it's going to be back in the opening room there. We've basically been everywhere in this dungeon. So, yeah. This is a pretty underwhelming dungeon, all things considered. I mean, I didn't think people liked the temple of the freaking, what's the name of the temple? It was a giant tower that you had to deal with and freaking, oh shit, I also can't get over there right now. Damn it. Oh, right, I can also do this. And that's a nice reminder. You can also move little statues like this. And yep, you can always get to attack things, I guess. I would say, yeah, I think you just have to pull out your sword to get it to stop. That's what you have to do. Oh yeah, MJ, you can probably just throw it over the gate. I think. And then I can aim at it. Yep. Thankfully, you can use it yourself as well as, you know. You can use walls to help figure out exactly what I want to do with it. Okay, well, I did that. Not that it did anything for me. Oh, man. I really have to figure out how I'm going to get out of this place. Well, I can technically leave this place. Then again, would doing this help? Oh, right, I forgot. Oh, never mind. I'm an idiot. Press X, MJ. You can smash gates with it. That was it. I was trying to think. Unfortunately, this is also probably the game's worst item. Because it's mostly useful in this dungeon and then just going out in the world to be able to move statues to collect other things. And don't get me wrong, this gimmick for this dungeon is somewhat interesting, but, well, yeah, as you can see, it's, I'll always say it leaves a little bit to be desired. It's okay. Let me get into the next bell over there. I guess we'll end this episode after that. Shit. Now I need you to let me out. So you don't mind. Yes. And of course, you'll need to use these statues to get out puzzles that seem impossible otherwise. But at least you can break other things with it. I didn't mean to activate that again. That's the good thing about this statue. You can break whatever you want with it. Except for, apparently, those. Damn it. Of course, it wouldn't be that easy. Let me get you that other bell we're going to have this episode, because I do not want to keep exploring this place with you. You also make it very hard for me to see things. That's right, you can also clear out all those. And destroy these. Ah. I see. Yep, as you can see, that's where a lot of our puzzles come in. Well, I didn't need to do that, so I can get you over there. Now, this is when you'll need to learn to control these things. Unfortunately, they can't fly. Then again, no shit. They move the way you do, and you can't fly, so neither can they. I think it'd be pretty obvious, but even still. Now, let's get into the bell. And there you go. You can enjoy yourself. So yes, that's this dungeon in a nutshell. Just doing this for a while. That's why this dungeon is, yeah, you literally went up the entire dungeon just to then escort this thing back. That's why this dungeon is kind of weak. But you'll see as we get to the end of it next time. Alright, well, there we go. Good news. We're making good progress in this dungeon. Dungeon. But hey, at least it's going relatively well. I'm doing well. It's just a very straightforward dungeon. That's the other thing. It's kind of, just in numerous things. Oh, that's what you need a statue for. Getting you or... Oh, jeez. Huh, I wonder. I guess that's what I used to get up there, too. Okay, well, either way. Oh, right. Stupid me. I forgot. I forgot how I end every single one of these dungeon episodes. I gotta get out of here.
Wanna go outside? I have you waiting here for you. Please don't take long.
Oh, God, no! Don't kill me! Alright, so, come back next time. We'll continue our way through the Temple of Time. Oh, you want me all the way out here? Jeez. Oh, it's outside the past. Okay. So, technically, it's still here. Alright. Come back next time. I guess we'll finish off the Temple of Time and, well, yeah. Get our next piece of the Twilight Mirror, wherever the hell it may be. It's probably behind that door. I need to use the statue to uncover anyway, so... Either way, we're getting to that statue. Get this stupid time-traveling bullshit out of the way once and for all. Unless I'm currently the president, I was always expecting me to do this to begin with by going to the past. If somehow all the events line up this perfectly, that would just be incredibly stupid. There's, like, always thoughts that could just ruin everything. God damn it, just imagining the whole timeline's already preset bothers me even more than the idea of time travel itself.